Jive Jeff from Two Hacks Garage. Well, as you saw yesterday, I was at Micah's shop working on Project 4x Flip. That was episode 2. We did get the replacement transmission in, same with the transfer case, and got it under its own power, so that's a good sign. Well, I'm back at my garage today, and I'm going to do a little bit of work on the Thunderbird. Still waiting on some parts. When I got this thing running, noticed I had a pretty bad brake line leak in the front here. It's not sealing, those copper crush washers, something's going on with that, so I ordered everything new, and later on this week Micah and I are going to take care of that. What I also did while working on some of this, always little bugs to work out, and one of them being is, oddly enough, the line that goes from my oil pressure to my oil pressure gauge, it was defective and was leaking, so I ordered a braided one. I'm going to add a vacuum gauge for my vacuum brakes just to see how that's holding up, and I'm going to add a canister. But today's just really a lot of miscellaneous tasks. Still waiting on a few more parts, but you know what? It's a Sunday, ain't got a whole lot going on today. All the small things add up, so yeah, I am going to make use of my time on that. I did get the flamethrower kit wired up. I made John Wilburn a promise that at the No Name Nationals I'm going to shoot some flames. It's all wired up. The only thing left to do is drill some holes in the pipes, weld in the bungs, and install the spark plugs, and she's ready to rock and roll on that. A couple other things to come is I'm going to rejet these carburetors. I talked to Jimmy. He's going to give me a hand with that, and we're going to play around with that probably later on this week. But today, guys, it's just a lot of miscellaneous tasks, why I make use of my time. No Name Nationals coming up. I still got to get this car on the road and start testing it, making sure everything works right, just in case I have some more bugs to work out. But yeah, other than that, guys, it's just going to be one of those days, and we will see you soon. Later. we're going to call that one done for a day. Didn't have the results that I was looking for. So one of the things is what I did do is I added the vacuum canister for the brakes. Added a vacuum gauge for the brakes also, just to monitor where that's at. One of the reasons I did that, and you saw what we were doing, is I was testing the power brake booster. Now, mind you, everything on this car is new. Front to back, you name it. The only thing reused on this car was the engine block and the rear end housing and the power brake booster. One of the reasons for that was when I was looking to get one, I couldn't find one. My part, my bad. I said, oh, it should be fine. Well, guess what? It's not fine. It's actually bad. So I know I told you I ordered some brake line stuff that I was going to do. Well, looks like it's going to be some more brake work. I cannot find one of these power brake boosters. After doing some research, this was kind of a one-off ordeal. I do need something a little bit smaller because of the valve covers. Tried to do a lot of cross-reference, still couldn't find it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find something as close as I can, maybe something universal like 7-inch with different adapters, and see if I can't make this work. As you did see though, a guy stops by. It's one thing about having a car that's kind of unique. Guy stops by, you probably saw him in the video. He's working on a Mercury of this vintage, and it's a 521 cubic inch Ford. So we sat there and we talked and had a good time. Really nice guy, exchanged information. Probably going to see that car on the channel at some point. He showed me videos, and it's pretty rowdy. My buddy Rob, he stopped by. I haven't seen him in a long time. Him and I go way back in the car world, traveling, doing all kinds of neat stuff. Eddie, he also stopped by. He's got that rowdy Chevelle and that rowdy Camaro. Todd with the Z, the 80 Z28, he came over. And of course, Mad Dog. Mad Dog Kenny, he also stopped by. So not only did I get to work on the car with my son today, got to see some friends I hadn't seen in a while. Sounds like Kyle's heading to the State Fair, going to go see a couple bands play. Oh yeah, I did get a couple other odds and ends done on this. Replace the plastic tube for the oil pressure gauge because it failed. Put a braided one on. But yeah, overall it was a good day. I got to see some friends. Had little lemons, aka power brake booster. But you know what? You're going to have to turn lemons into lemonade. That's been pretty much the whole thing behind this build, which sometimes it's frustrating. But you know what? You just got to shake it off, move forward, get things done. So yeah, we're just waiting on parts, and should be in this week. So we're going to really make another hard attempt at getting all those small things done. I know I'm rambling, but after you get all those small things done, there's always bugs to work out. This seems to be, right now, the biggest bug in the room. So we're going to go ahead and get that fixed, because when I hit the gas, I want to be able to stop. That's important. But most of all, today was good. Got to see some friends, hang out with them. Got to hang out with my son. It's a beautiful day. So with that, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.